I'm Chris Sachs, co-founder of Toolcognition, and in this video I want to show you how to create a catalog, a collection of API operations that get bundled together as a single MCP server that you can add to your AI client or your AI agent if you're building one. So I'm here on toolcog.com, I've logged in, I'm going to go to the New button and say New Catalog. And today, let's create a catalog of CRM tools. Maybe we're building tools for a CRM agent. I'll go ahead and make this one public. Say create catalog. And the first thing that we're going to do, and the main thing that you do with catalogs, is you add sources. You add different APIs that you want to include in your catalog, and you can even include other catalogs in a catalog. So we'll go to add source, and let's see here. We get some suggestions of some of our standard APIs in our standard catalog. Let's see, we're going to want HubSpot. We can filter which operations get included if we want to more tightly regulate what our agent will be able to access. We can filter by different tags in the API spec or endpoint paths or operation names. And we can modify the service tag that gets included when multiple APIs get combined together. We have to make sure to disambiguate the operation names. So we've added HubSpot, and let's see, my camera is over the button that I need to click. Apologize. So on top of on that, maybe we'll want Twilio so that we can send messages. I've uploaded Twilio in a previous video to my own account, so we'll go ahead and use that. We can combine both APIs from the standard Toolcog catalog or from our own uploads. There's nothing special about the standard Toolcog catalog except that we maintain it. So we'll add Twilio, and let's see, we'll probably want Slack too. Always useful to be able to reach out. And I think we're going to want some, let's see, let's add some Apify agents to do some social scraping. So let's add an Instagram scraper. And let's see, do we have some Facebook? We can find let's go for Facebook posts. We can actually add the whole, you know what, let's do that. We can add the whole Apify catalog. They have a lot of really useful agents for getting access to information that doesn't necessarily have a standard API. And let's see. I think that's probably good for now. We can go look here at so now it's importing and processing the services. It looks like the HubSpot API is rather large, and since we added that one first, it's going through and reprocessing them into a single vector index for optimized lookup. And we can apply overrides that are specific for our MCP server if we want to add specialized descriptions to really important commands. or we want to tailor the authorizations. Toolcog is rather strict around security and won't provide credentials unless an authorization scheme is specifically declared to make sure that we never leak your credentials where they're not wanted. And the search intents will automatically be imported from the underlying sources, but we could regenerate them if we wanted to with a particular focus. So we could say that we could give the model a hint of what this MCP server is for to help ensure that the operations are effectively discoverable. And then we can, when we're done, generate a README just to give the model some extra information when it needs it. And with that, we can add our new MCP server, C9R CRM. We can take that and go to Claude, but you can add this into, you could using the Claude API or the Gemini API or OpenAI API. They all support MCP. So anywhere that you have MCP support, you can add now mcp.toolcog.com/c9r/crm. This is our catalog. So I'll call this the Toolcog CRM catalog. And now we've got one managed source for all of our external CRM tools. So if I'm building a CRM agent, I can focus on the important tools in my agent and the core logic of my application, and not on building and connecting integrations. So we'll go ahead and connect to authorize Claude to access our new MCP catalog. And that's it. We've just created a new MCP server that aggregates together what will, in the end, be several thousand operations from 10 or so sources. And that's it'll take a few minutes to process, especially as our LLM jobs are still running. And that's adding a catalog to Toolcognition.